So I just watched In the Mouth of Madness by John Carpenter for the first time. And let me just say, this movie might have just taken the cake as the scariest movie I've ever seen. Get out of here, Exorcist. I really don't know how to summarize the plot of this movie because it just takes so many different turns that I actually really like. If you want to know the simplest plot, the simplest story of the movie, it's this. A private detective has to investigate the disappearance of a horror author. So he and an assistant who works at the horror author's firm, they go to this small village where they find maybe a lead on where he's at. Once they get to the village, they find that it's abandoned. And they discover this castle where they think the author is situated writing his novels. Spoilers for the movie. If you don't want to listen to this, then you should turn off the video and go watch the movie. I really recommend it. This movie has so many twists. One of them is that the author can actually bring stuff to life. Everything that he writes down is being controlled by this closet full of monsters who come from a shadow realm. Another thing that we soon discover watching this movie is that everything seems to be a figment of the author's writing. Everything seems to be real. It's just a really crazy overall story with many twist endings that will capture the audience at every turn. There are some scenes that I can nitpick, like some of the actions of the main protagonist, who's a private investigator that seems quick to dismiss a lot of things he should be investigating at the beginning of the movie. But don't worry, that is not 80% of the story. It's not just bad scenes with bad writing, it's actually really good writing. I mean, this is one of the most underrated scary movies I've ever seen, and especially one of John Carpenter's most underrated projects. I give this movie 10 stars out of 10. No comedic rating this time because I am very impressed with what I just saw.